Hi friends, my name is Akil Ahmed, and in this particular video tutorial we will look at the select query in the SQL Server and how we can filter the data as well. So the agenda of today's video tutorial is understanding select query in SQL Server, and then we will see how to use the where clause in SQL Server. So let's look at the select query. So the select statement is the most basic statement in the SQL Server, and it is used to retrieve data from a database. The basic syntax of the select statement is select column 1 comma column 2, and you can put multiple columns like whatever number of columns are in your table, and then from and the table name. So this will select all the records from the SQL Server table for the specified columns. So let's see this with an example. So I have the SQL Server instance and I got an employee table here. So in the school database I got the employee table, and if you expand the table and if you expand the columns, so you can see all the available columns here. So you can write a select query to select the data from these particular columns. So to write a query, you can click on new query and then we can write the statement. The SQL language is the case insensitive language, so either you can write the query in the small case or you can write in the upper case. So the first statement to select the data is to write select, and then you need to write the column names and from and the table name. So if you want to get the help from the SQL IntelliSense to suggest you the name of the columns, then you can write from and the table name. So my table name is employee, and now I can just write the columns those I want to select from the table. So for example, if I want to select ID, then you can see ID is shown here. Then I can write maybe first name, so it will suggest you first name, then last name. So if I just want to select the data for the 3 columns, so I can just put all the column names here separated by the comma, and I can click on execute. So this will show me all the data in the SQL Server table. So right now I have 1000 records, and suppose if you want to select all the records from the table, then you can write the star here. So if you write select star from the table, then it will show you all the columns and all the records from the SQL Server table. So this is the basic query, like selecting the data from the single table. And in case if you want to select data from multiple tables, then in next videos you will see like how we can use the different joins to select data from multiple tables. So right now it is showing you all the data from the table, but in most of the cases you want to filter out the data, like you just want to select a particular data based on a condition. So for filtering the data we have the where clause. So suppose I want to select the data for the ID 5, then I just need to put a where clause here, where, and I can write the query ID equal to 5. Okay, this will show you the data for the ID 5. Okay, so here we have used the equal operator to evaluate this particular operation. You can also use like greater than equal to, less than equal to, and not operator as well. So there are different operators, those you can use in the select queries. So suppose if I want to select the records where the ID is less than equal to 5, then it will select the first 5 records from the employee table. So this is one of the example of the select query, and you can write the multiple filtering options as well. So for example, this is just one option, like we are just filtering the data based on the ID. And now suppose if you want to add multiple filtering conditions, like if you want to select the data where age is greater than 35, then you can write and age greater than 35, then it will show you the records where the age is greater than 35. So now we have put multiple where conditions. So for the first filtering option, you need to write the where clause, and after the first condition, for rest of the conditions you can use the and clause, and then you can write the multiple filtering conditions. Yeah, so this is how you can write the simple select query in the SQL Server and how you can filter the data as well. So I think that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you like the video, then please click the like button, do subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon and click on all so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much.